Please leave a message after the.
But this is what I wanted to bring up, because I'm gonna wrap this question up on one particular point, which is really helping the industry. Did you watch that movie that came out last year called Three Billboards on Missouri? And I forgot the lady's name. Let me see if I can get it. I'm going to play a clip anyway. So basically, the main actress in that movie, when she got the Oscar for the movie, she said 2 words: inclusion rider. And she left the stage. And it was all over inclusion rider. Why did she mention inclusion rider? What the hell is inclusion rider? So after she came off the stage, she went backstage and I got a clip, and this is going to wrap up our conversation very well, because inclusion rider is going to change the entertainment game altogether. It's very important, very historic, and I want you to have a listen to this.
Frances, can you please please explain your comment at the end, the 2 words, inclusion rider?
Right. I just found out about this last week. There has always been available to all, everybody that does a negotiation on a film, an inclusion rider, which means that you can ask for and or demand at least 50% diversity in not only the casting, but also the crew. And so the fact that I just learned that after 35 years of being in the film business, we're not going back. So the whole idea of women trending, no trending. African Americans trending, no trending. It changes now. And I think the inclusion rider will have something to do with that.
That's it. Inclusion rider is basically this kind of element of a contract that now studios are, she just said in that clip that it's always been there. It might have been, but this has never been popular. I looked into it. This has been something that studios that are what is this? Because it's basically something you can include in the contract that says they're going to hire 50% diversity in the cast, in the crew. They're going to inject that from head to toe. So when you think about it, this is something that can change the game. And for example, J.J. Abrams, for the Disney Star Wars, they said their inclusion rider is part of their contract from the head up. This is something that studios include from the filming process, from the top down, that can change the game. So this is the best thing that can happen for Hollywood. I don't know if it applies to the UK, but inclusion rider is such a good thing. But the cynical part of me will say that, times have changed. If someone, I don't know who created inclusion rider. She said it was there for 30 years. I don't believe that. And even if it was, why would Hollywood didn't give a shit about doing this 10, 20 years ago? Now, obviously, we're in different times. Diversity equals money. I can see them like, this is hot. We're going to do it now. And every company that does it now, obviously, we do inclusion rider now. We're going to be more diverse. That's awesome. It seems like a new thing to me. The fact that it's been there for ages is kind of it makes it kind of sad that, is this really been there for 30 years and no one's been using it? But now, because it's hot, because we've got Moonlight and all these black movies and, diversity is hot now. I'm not hating on it coming in. I'm just saying that inclusion rider to me is the answer that we've all been hoping for diversity push. And but if it's been around for 30 years and only it's just a little bit forced.
It just sounds like if it's been around for that long, there's just been getting ignored. Definitely, by the sounds of it. Yeah. So.
But this is the answer, right? Yeah. Does that sound like the good? This isn't like something. This is something a studio signs, and then from the top bottom, it leaks down to everyone, not just the actors, but the car. Everyone is included in the filmmaking process. This is fantastic.
I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I don't see why not. It's a fact that the same kind of movies tend to get made, and I guess that's largely due to the fact that the same kind of people who are behind the movies, from the acting through to the crew. So if you diversify things, obviously we don't want it to get to a stage where things are forced, but at the same time, diversity is a good thing, and that's been proven. Everything becomes more quality when you've got a more diverse group of minds working on something.
Yeah, it's a great thing, but I'm going to be even more cynical. This is definitely a US thing. They are not bringing inclusion rider to the UK. I'm sorry.
Oh man, it's funny because with the UK and the US, I firmly believe that there are some things that the UK is miles ahead of the US in terms of
the entertainment industry,
in terms of diversity.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily in the entertainment industry,
okay,
but just in general. And then there's some things that the US are far ahead in. So it's kind of weird. But I guess in terms of movies and films and TV, Yeah, the US are probably one step ahead. They are getting things right, whereas the UK I find still a little bit backward. Although
Definitely.
they do get things right sometimes. There's some interesting things that you see on ITV and BBC One and etc. But
Well, that's the
they've
thing.
Still got a step to go.
Americans are complaining now that you British bastards are taking our jobs, and why are you hiring the UK as our actors? And I'm just like, they won't hire us here, so we got to go over there, and then might take us back over there. It's sad. It's a sad truth, but I actually wanted to lean into your question of what you think the US UK does better, but we got to move on because you spent a lot of time on this question. But inclusion rider is the answer. I honestly hope the UK embrace it more or have their own version of it or something. But Raven, if you know anything about us, you're in the industry, let us know, because I think this is the biggest step. America's way ahead if they really are doing this across the board.
Do you have, just to wrap up, do you have a favourite sort of UK actress / actor?
Definitely Mbarfa Gugu.
Oh, she's your favourite, yeah? Okay.
To be honest with you, off the top of my head, no. She's one of the newer actresses I love and adore. She's beautiful. She's well talented. She's killing it in the game. But I can't think of one right. The British.
Yeah.
And
See the lady from Thor, and she's also in Westworld. I think she's British. I'm not too sure.
oh, the black lady.
Yeah, like mixed race. I think she is.
I don't think she's British.
She might. Is she
I don't think
American?
she's British, but
Okay,
you-
I might be wrong there. Okay, cool.
As soon as you said that, you reminded me of someone. When you said the Marvel movies, there's a British actress in one of the Marvel movies that I do like, but I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is gonna hurt me. What is it? There's a British actress in the Marvel movies. Who is it? Anyway, we need to move on.
Let's go.
I'm sorry. We'll get to that in. We might come back to this, especially if you get another voicemail.
Please leave another message at voiceofmail.com.